朋友们你好，你好，我的朋友们你好，你好 my friends， 你好 my friends， 你好 my friends， 你好，你好我的朋友们。Hello, friends. I have to be completely honest. Today, in this Flosstube number 8, on March 23rd, 2021, my mind and my heart are feeling very heavy. And I don't want to say very much about it, but it's got to do with the recent incidents in the United States, including the Atlanta shootings in massage parlors, and yesterday the grocery store shooting in Boulder, Colorado. And especially after sort of reevaluating what's important in the pandemic, it's becoming much more apparent how desensitized, I don't know about you, but I have been desensitized to this kind of these kinds of things. It's like, oh, there's been another one. And it's becoming more and more difficult to just kind of go on with the day. So what I have to show you is from before these incidences happened, but it's also sort of like, what else can I be doing? My heart is heavy, my mind is heavy. Let me try to distract myself from stitching. And recording a Flosstube feels like part of that process. I mean, I'm gonna try to be like, I'm gonna tell you my finishes, my starts, and all those, and I'm gonna tell you how many stitches I've done. But it's, daily life is becoming more and more confusing. And it's becoming harder to just go on as if things in the world are normal, if that's a thing. Well, for not wanting to say very much, I guess I've said quite a bit already. So yeah, if I seem a little off today, that's probably why. It always makes me really really sad to think about, especially since I teach elementary kids, children who maybe don't really get the gravity of the situation. And I know as just me, well, no, I don't want to really get into it. Just know that it's weighing on my heart today, and if I feel a little less jovial, that's why. And I partly don't really, I don't know, it just feels a little frivolous to be doing this, but alas, I'll look back on this and say, wow, yeah, that did happen in 2021, and this is how I dealt with it. This is how we moved on. So I guess this is a little time capsule for myself as well. So I have a few things to show today, and I'm gonna just kind of zoom through them a little quickly because of my just heavy heart. So take that how you will. I have 2 finishes, 1 new start, and 2 whips. So I guess I worked on 5 projects in the past 2 weeks since you saw me last. I showed you Florida last week that I had started on, and it is finished. Florida is finished. This is on 11 count Ada, 3 strands over 1. And I made one substitution. The sun was charted with number 1 in DMC, and like on Arizona, I didn't like how gray it was, so I replaced it with a brighter 747 yellow, bright yellow, almost white yellow. So this, since you saw it last, I put in 1,301 stitches for a finish. And I apologize, let me open up my tablet, which has my project tracker on it, because I like these facts. I don't know if you do too. I started it March 2nd, finished March 13th, a total of 7 days and an average of 468 stitches a day. So pretty heavy stitching, I guess, for me. One more thing, this is from Stitches Lovers Shop on Etsy, and it's a set of 50 patterns. You're gonna get tired of hearing me say that if you keep coming back. I stitched this exclusively in hand, which was kind of bulky, so I just rolled it up like this, and I held it and I stitched like this. So yeah, there's my back. Florida's a finish. 3 states completed now. Okay, finish number 2 is the other new start that I had last week. You Talking to Me. This is from my Stitchly kit, and it's a very quick stitch. And the first time I looked at the pattern, I was like, oh, the apostrophe's in the wrong place, and then I forgot about it and I stitched it in the wrong place. So that's the only change I would have made to the pattern. This is stitched on 14 count Aida that came with the kit, the Stitchly kit. I will link that kit below. It's meant for beginners, and I want to do a few more patterns from it. They're really cute. They have animals and a movie quote. So this is You Talking to Me. 2 parrots. Done. Oh, that one has 956 stitches in it. I didn't count as I went. I just totaled the stitch count at the end because it had the number of stitches per color in the pattern. My new start is Alabama, and I had planned on doing a different one, but I just decided to do Alabama because I had most of the colors and it was bordering Georgia, so I can check my my sizing. And this is stitched 1 over 1 on 25 count, easy guide. So this is that number 1 gray that I was talking about, and I serged it myself. We have a sewing machine here, and I kind of hack jobbed it, but it's okay. So this is also from Stitches Lovers Shop on Etsy, and I don't remember what day I started this, but I'll tell you that when I finish it. But since I started, I have done 3,452 stitches, and it is 29% complete. I'm really loving this on 25 count, stitching 1 over 1. I'm stitching this in hand and also with a small hoop, a 4-inch hoop. And the hoop that I'm using, do I have it here? Yes, I do. Is one of these kind. And so it holds the fabric nice and tight, and it's pretty easy. And I'm using a size 28 DMC tapestry needle for this. So that's Alabama, my new start. Whee! Okay, goodbye. Supersized USA. I think I only worked on this one day because I only did 960 stitches. And I did this for my Stitch With Me. No, maybe I did it 2 days. But I did 960 tent stitches on this. So I just did a little bit more of Oregon here. And then I did start a new diagonal up here. I got kind of bored of yellow. And so I did this start of this green diagonal, and I extended the border all the way to here. And then down here, this is going to be where I'm going to stop at the bottom, so it'll be like one row. So yeah, 2/1 on 25 count easy guide again, and this is going to be a very large project. I am only 2.13% done with it. So that's my Supersized USA. And last project is my FOP project. Hang on, let me set this down. And I just took this out of the Q-Snap. You're getting a fresh look at the full progress. And I did need to take it out of the Q-Snap to move it, but also the cat slept in it, even though I put it back in the bag. So the cat loves to sleep in this. I think it like is a perfect little hammock for her. So this is my FOP. And ain't nobody got time for ironing. So, since you saw it last, I only put in 486 stitches, and this is almost 38% complete. So I think when you saw it last time, I had to add this little part. So I stitched the rest of this diagonal and started another one in the hair. And I know my flosses are all over the place. I started stitching with like really long threads. But yeah, I'm still enjoying stitching on this. This is on 18 count Aida, 2/1, full cross. And I'm using the diagonal parking method on this. In my last video, I'd said that hopefully, maybe by the time that I'm off my pattern buying ban, that I could be maybe 40% or maybe even 50% done with this. We'll see. But I'm close to 40, so maybe we'll see a 50% mark. Although there is back stitching in this pattern, so once I finish all the full crosses, it's not done. Yeah, so that's all my whips. That's all my progress. And thanks for coming back. Thanks for checking in. And I hope that you are doing okay, doing well, getting vaccinated, working through the trials of the world in a healthy manner. Yeah, hug someone that you love if you can. Send them a virtual hug. Tell them that you love them. I mean, I would be sorry for getting all deep and emotional, but I'm not. So, be deep and emotional. Tell someone you love them. Tell someone... Yeah. I'll see you next time. Subscribe, comment, all those good things. See, the world can be like hard to understand, but my ukulele is still out of tune, and there's nothing I can do about it. You say my floss tube is over, I have nothing more today. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement. I upload every Wednesday. You'll be back soon, you see. You remember how to get to me. Flosstube and the gram. Subscribe and follow to see my progress in the stitchy land. Da 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 da.